Hey, what's up guys, KoolZero here, and welcome to the match reaction show between the game of West Ham United and Liverpool, which kicked off at 12:45 at the Bowling Ground earlier on today, or whenever you're watching this. It might be tomorrow, could even be Monday, I'm not really too sure. So, but yeah, before we get into it guys, just want to say, if you are hearing a fan in the background, which I hope you're not, it's because I am next to my PS4, and obviously PS4 makes a lot of fan noise, so I hope it doesn't quite come into my voice, but if it does, I'll try and edit it out, or if I can't, then I'm sorry. It's the only available space I have right now to make this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. So also, oh yeah, as I forgot to tell you guys, I didn't make a match reaction between the Sunderland and Liverpool game, as that game was just simply bullshit. There was nothing to comment on about, and that video would have been about a minute long, and that would have been it. So here we are, we're against West Ham here. As you know, I'm a Liverpool fan, and we lose this game by 2-0. Goal scored by Antonio, I believe, yeah, and Andy Carroll. And really, if I don't really sound too like cheerful right now, I'm not quite sure how can I possibly be, because this game was just awful from Liverpool from start to finish. We were so shit, and we deserved to lose today. And obviously we've had now what, like 3 or 4 weeks, and we've lost to Newcastle away 2-0, Watford away 3-0, and now West Ham away 2-0. These results simply aren't good enough. And really, we expect us Liverpool fans to finish in the top 4. We are beginning to question it now, of course, because you can't lose games like this and expect to finish in the top 4. Klopp simply, thank God the January transfer window is out now, because these players have finally just begun to show their true colours. I mean, some of these players in this Liverpool team playing today, and just in the squad in general, just they don't have the ability to play for Liverpool, if you know what I mean. I know I don't really want to say out really maybe a few names, but Mignolet, he's a benched goalie at tops. We definitely need a new replacement goalkeeper. Mamadou Sakho, I've never actually had many interest in him. I think Lovren's a quality defender, and he's starting to show it over the last 5 or 6 weeks. Moreno is sometimes questionable. Obviously, he got subbed off by Brad Smith earlier today. Who else? Lucas, definitely not good enough. And Benteke, again, his style's being questioned, as today was awful. So, as you know, the game kicked off. We had a decent 5-6 minutes. Obviously, it's good that you don't concede an early goal straight away, like when you're away from home. Because as the Klopp did say a few weeks ago, Watford, it just makes the players lose their mind. So he did that well. I think it was in about the 17th minute, 16th minute. Moreno goes rushing down the left forward, like hand forward side, with the ball. There's Tompkins and Antonio both running up to him, or like running parallel next to him. And I think Tompkins doesn't get the tackle, but Antonio completely wipes Moreno out. And as he did say on the replay, it was a foul. However, it wasn't given. Moreno was down, and West Ham kind of just took advantage of that position. So they went running forward. They passed it down the line, and Valencia was there. And Antonio, I will credit the work ethic, was rushing forward, trying to get in the box. Valencia was using the left-hand side where Moreno wasn't, because he was down on the floor injured, or hurt, or however you want to say it anyway. So then Valencia swings the cross in. No one was there to actually cover it, and then it was Antonio versus Klein, and really, sorry, that's just a mismatch in terms of heading the ball. So Antonio heads it in the top roof of the net in the middle, so it's 1-0 to West Ham. And yeah, so obviously I was quite pissed off of that goal, because number one, it should have been a free kick. In my opinion, the refs need to be better in the Premier League. You can't keep giving stupid opportunities like this away, and that simply cost us a goal. But I will admit, we should have been much better in trying to defend that. So West Ham took the lead, and really our response was shit as well. That's like the only word I can use today in this video, is shit for Liverpool today. Later on in the game, in the first half, Lanzini comes down the right hand side. He turns in and absolutely smashes the ball, and the ball has so much movement on it, Mignolet cannot get anywhere close to it. It comes off the bar, and we escape probably what should have been 2-0 then. So Mignolet was completely just gobsmacked by the movement of the ball. He completely lost control of it, and really that should have been 2-0, but it wasn't. So as I said, we did get luck in that instance. We did have a few chances of our own. Jordan Ive got close with some drilled shot along the ground, which was just wide. Apart from that, we were quite awful again, as I did have to say. And yeah, that was kind of the first half complete. We did have maybe one or two more chances. West Ham had a few more, And just a big blow for West Ham is they had Lanzini injured in the first half, so with a thigh when he was holding it, so that looks to be about a few weeks out. So obviously West Ham fans won't like that, and that was a huge blow for them. But going into the second half, again on the ball, we're completely dominant. Against Sunderland we were dominant, we came out with the 3 points, although we played really bad in that game. Newcastle we had all the ball, and Watford I believe we had most of the ball at some stages. But in this game we had like 61% of possession, and we weren't creating anything from it. I'm really beginning to question Coutinho, Firmino. I guess he was okay today. But Coutinho, he's really been off form in the last few games, and he really needs to start picking it up now. Because ever since he got injured after the Man City game, he just hasn't been the same old Coutinho we're used to seeing. Along with Firmino, I'm prepared to wait to see a change in Firmino's fortunes. Obviously, he's just come from the Bundesliga. He still needs to get used to the pace of the Premier League, and hopefully he can do so either by the middle or end of this season or the start of next season. But again, we were just creating absolutely nothing. And then Benteke up front, we crossed the ball 32 times today, and Benteke won about 6 of them, I believe, and didn't even attempt to hurt Adrian once in terms of making a save. So he was shit. And yeah, so in about the 60th minute, West Ham go rushing forward again. Cross comes in, and Andy Carroll gets the header, and it puts it right into the corner. No chance for Mignolet. It was 2-0 to West Ham, and really I was just watching the TV and I was like, yeah, this is game over with the way we're making our chances. And yeah, so I believe Firmino and Moreno came off in place of Brad Smith and Lallana, I believe. Brad Smith had a decent game. Obviously he's a young kid come up, and Lallana just looked like the same old self. Tons of skill, tons of fancy flicks, but no end product. We had a corner, Lucas Slaver headed it, and Noble cleared it off the line, yet that was one instant. And there was 3 or 4 claims for handball, which maybe one of them might have been. But as I did say, we were so bad in this game. I'm hoping for a response, that's all I can say. And really Jurgen Klopp needs to start getting his checkbook out now, because he knows January is here and we just haven't been up to scratch at all this season. I mean, we've claimed exactly half points, 30 out of 60. That's not going to be enough to get us in the top 4. Already 5 points behind Spurs. It could be even more by the time they play tomorrow, or whenever you're going to watch this. The result might have already happened. But yeah, so we've got Arsenal next in the league, followed by Manchester United. I'm hoping for good performances and most importantly results out of those games, but you never know, hopefully there will be. But anyway guys, if you did enjoy, please smash the like button. If we can hit 5 likes, yeah, 5 likes, that would be sick, because that just shows your support to the series. And then if you're new around here, please subscribe to the Cool Nation. Not only does that allow you to see my videos as soon as they come out, but you can also follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be live streaming soon. You can follow me on all these social media accounts and actually have an input of what actually goes onto this channel. I know I am FIFA based, but if you want to see some other games as well, I'm more than happy to do so. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy, I hope you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.